Well, Oli, you're 1-0 up, then you're 2-1 down, then you score at the end. So a bit of a different scenario from last week. How do you feel after that?
Pretty disappointed. We felt pretty comfortable, I think. If I think back on it, I think they had 3 shots and scored 3 goals. Like, we didn't really feel under. Obviously, one was disallowed, but we didn't really feel under threat. And then scoring seemed to. I don't know. I felt like we went into our shells a little bit. We went quite flat after we scored. I don't know whether we thought the job was done. The 2 goals, the nature of the 2 goals we conceded are very disappointing. We let their left winger, 10, whatever you want to call him, come inside, dribble 30 metres unopposed with no pressure on the shot from 18 yards. It was tidy finish by Silvera, but he should never have had that space. And then the second one, we gave up possession in their half and got caught on the transition. So the nature of the 2 goals is very disappointing. But overall, yeah, I didn't feel under threat at all. I had very little to contribute to the game until after we had scored. So when you look at it like that, that's pretty disappointing.
Does it give you a bit of heart, though, that you kept on at them and did find a way to equalise at the end?
Absolutely. Although it's not the 6 points from the 2 home games that we've wanted. Having to play with 10 men for an extended period of time last week and then coming from behind in the end this week, that's something to be proud of, I think. We need to create that kind of atmosphere here where even when things don't go perfectly, teams don't walk away with 3 points and we don't drop 3 points. So yeah, we got to look at it like that.
What's your view on the Clayton Lewis, Bogarkovic tie-up in defensive midfield? Because like 2 of the gun defensive midfielders in the league coming together, arguably at fault for the first goal. You know, it might take time for the betting. Just tell us how you see that progressing. Yeah,
2 fantastic players. Stevie's a great addition to the side, and then Clay's returning offers us so much. In terms of the balance and their relationship, obviously Clay spent a lot of time injured in the pre-season, and prior to that, Stevie was cup-tied. So they have actually played very limited football together. So we have to expect little moments like these. It's about limiting them and about the players around them communicating and helping them as well. I really like the balance between the 2. Clay's very settled in this formation and the tactical approach to this game, and Stevie's got a fantastic engine on him. So I think they're going to balance each other out really nicely.
As an Australian, it's compulsory I ask you about Jason Cummings. And the goal you saw sailing over the head, I mean, it looks like he's going to the World Cup. He's in such good form. What did you make of the Australian?
I think I've come up against him 3 times and he scored 3 times, maybe more. So yeah, look, he's a tidy customer. He knows how to play off the shoulders of people. He knows how to affect the defensive line. Are you asking me if I'd pick him? I mean, you can't argue with his goal-scoring form, but there's plenty of players around in those positions that are doing the same thing. That could be on that plane to Qatar, so hopefully they pull together a really strong squad and do well.
If he's throwing his name in the hat to become the next Warriors coach, do you think it's possible that a Phoenix coach could be the Warriors coach in some way?
Has he put his hand up for the... yeah, I mean, it's been done before, hasn't it, with Ricky? Obviously, when you align things, it's got its benefits. I'm not going to speculate on something that I don't know if he's going to get the job or not. But yeah, look, I can see the positives to it. There might be some negatives to it as well, but that's not for me to decide. But if he's a good coach, understands the game extremely well tactically, so he's certainly not going to lose anything by getting Ophir as the national team manager. That's for sure.
Out of contract at year's end, it might be a way to keep him in New Zealand too.
Exactly. Yeah, it's definitely something that I'm sure the higher ups are considering. So wait and see how it unfolds.
What did you make of Danny leaving?
Yeah, look, I had a great relationship with Danny. I thought he made massive improvements on the side in his tenure. At the end of the day, that's New Zealand football's decision, and they've got a plan for the next 4 years, hopefully, and I'm looking forward to seeing what that is and how that all unfolds. You know, I thank Danny for the opportunity he gave me, and I'm disappointed to see him go. But unfortunately, football's a pretty fast-moving world, and people don't hang around for too long. Sometimes it's the nature of the beast. So yeah, I wish him well at whatever he does next, and I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
there was obviously in the lead up to the All Whites game, heaps of people just were down or wanted Danny to stay. That's not going to happen. There was some talk going into hiatus until March or until later, and just putting it on hold until then. Are you keen to see them make a decision and then get stuck in, or are you happy to wait out the next few months and get stuck in next year?
Well, I would hope that their decision was already part of a plan that they have going for the next 4 years for us for 2026. I would hope that the decision they've made was already part of that plan and what they see happening and things are in motion. Look, we just want to play games. And it's disappointing not to be playing in the next window. We'd love to be playing. We're going to have to wait till March, and we're obviously going to have a new manager as well. So we're going to have to wait till March to get into camp and figure everything out. But yeah, as players, we just want to play. So sooner the better.